in the terms of the wedding shaming. I just pulled up the top of wedding shaming. I gotta get another hat because I wanted to look at like the best wedding cringe stuff.
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
A lot of it's probably going to be people wearing wedding dresses to the wedding, or white dresses that look like wedding dresses who aren't the bride. It's a weirdly common occurrence. Ice Kitty 324 250 bits. Thank you very much. Oh, this is funny. This person sent a card for their wedding that says, "As much as we would love for you to attend, sadly our venue cannot accommodate everyone. We are sure to keep you in our hearts in this celebration of love. If you would like to congratulate the bride and groom rather than a registry, they are accepting money to aid in a beautiful honeymoon." Look, I get it. I understand. There's even an episode of The Office where Pam and Jim are just trying to ask people for money instead of, you know, stuff that you might get from a registry. But at least that was for people who were invited to the wedding. I can't imagine getting a letter from someone, or like a non-invitation that says like, "Hey, you're not invited to the wedding, but we would love if you would crowdsource our honeymoon." See, now that sub went through. Why does it do it so randomly? What the heck? Excessive Observer, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub. See, it went up that time. It's so random when it decides to work. They gotta fix their sub goal thing, or maybe I need to update Streamlabs. I'm not sure. 2 minutes left. 66%. Oh god, this kind of wedding photo, I hate. I hate this so much. It's so not funny. It looked like the oral sex. It's so stupid, and I hate it so much. MMO addicted with 10 bits. I don't get it. Around here, the custom is giving money for the wedding, not gifts unless you're close family. Generally, weddings make up as much as they cost. Yeah, that'd be nice. Capitalism. Excessive Observer with the tier 1 sub to Cryptic Banana. Thank you very much for gifting a sub. That one, and that one went up too. Weird how it selectively decides to count subs. Very odd. Guys, Lord of Cringe made a video about the Nostalgia Critic. Oh no. Let me find. Hold on. He's under my Chuds folder. Is it recent? Lord of Patriarchy. Where is a video? Oh god. Why is the AVGN still loved but the Nostalgia Critic isn't? I think he's... I watched part of this. I think he's just commenting on someone else's video. Which is fine, but like... yeah. This is an actual video. I think I actually did watch this video, why people still like the AVGN and hate the Nostalgia Critic, and it basically comes down to James Rolfe is like a pretty nice guy in real life, and Doug Walker isn't. Excessive Observer, thank you for gifting another sub. Wow, level 5 complete. That's rad. We haven't gotten a level 5 in a bit. Nice. Thank you, everyone. Let me get another hat. Oh, shit. Ugh. Captain. Your brother's having his on Halloween where we're gonna wear costumes to the wedding. That sounds fun. That sounds like fun. Does he mulled over people not liking the Nostalgia Critic? I don't know. We can watch that real quick. At least scrub through. We're definitely not gonna watch the whole thing, but... all his videos start with just... they just start with weird, gross ASMR.
Alright. This is a video called Why Many Still Like AVGN but Hate the Nostalgia Critic. I can give you 2 guesses off of the top of my head as to why. One, the whole change the channel doc didn't help.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much the main reason. People don't like Doug for 2 reasons. The change the channel thing, which if you don't know, look into it. Basically, it turned out that a lot of people from Channel Awesome were being abused by the higher-ups in terms of their treatment, and there was also a lot of misconduct, sexual and otherwise, going on in the organization that was being swept under the rug. And the second thing that people hate him for is he's just not funny and a pretty big egotist. So those are the reasons.
But I think it's because Doug oversaturated the critic. James Rolfe kind of kept AVG in sparingly here and there.
That's actually a fair point. I could see that. Nostalgia Critic, I think, comes out like, let me see. Oh, gosh. Channel Awesome. I think Nostalgia Critic either comes out once a week or every 2 weeks. It used to be every week. I think it might be every 2 weeks now. I haven't watched Channel Awesome stuff in quite a long time. Twilight Tober Zone. That's a stretch of a thing, but okay, whatever. Let's see. There's a Detective Pikachu from a week ago, 2 weeks ago. No, he's still doing every week, it looks like. And that's so many reviews. Like, even if you like the Nostalgia Critic, I used to as a kid. I don't anymore, because I just don't think his style of humor has evolved and it hasn't aged very well. I liked it when I was in middle school, though, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, kids like dumb stuff, and Doug was there for disposable entertainment, and that's great, and that's fine. But, like, continuing that on for, like, more than a decade, it gets old, and people don't like that, even beside all the misconduct and the egotism that shines through in the reviews. Does he only do reviews? Like, what do you mean? He does the Nostalgia Critic, but he also does other stuff, like he'll review movies as his real self, too. But, anyway, I don't necessarily need to see what Lord of Cringe thinks about that. Like, I think we all understand why people don't like the Nostalgia Critic very much. Oh god, what's this wedding cringe? Hold on, let me get the volume up.
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
You're not going to say my son has flaws.
There's a reason Fred and Nigaya aren't the biggest channels on YouTube anymore. I don't even recognize the second one. Ooh, NB Gamer says, yo, I might have pink eye. That's not good. Have you considered not getting poop in your eye? That sucks, though, for real. I'm sorry.
You can leave.
No, I don't have to leave. That dress you're wearing, we paid for.
Let's calm down.
It's it looks like the mother of the groom is screaming at the bride during the wedding. Don't do that.
You're not going to ruin my day.
You are not going to say my son has flaws.
Wow. Everybody has flaws, and that's why I love them. You can leave, Judy.
Like you don't have flaws.
You can leave. You can get out of my wedding now.
I'm not leaving. That dress you're wearing, I paid for. Get out. I'm not getting out. Try it, and I'll have you arrested.
Tony, get her out of here. This is not right.
This is not. Let's respect the wedding.
I'm not leaving. You show.
Fun fact. If someone asks you to leave their wedding, you have one option. You leave the wedding as quickly as possible. Period. Don't argue. Even if they're in the wrong. It doesn't matter. Why create a scene? Actually, here's a good rule for life. If someone tells you to leave a certain location and they are in charge in that location, leave the location. And during a wedding, the bride and the groom have that discretion as far as I'm concerned.
Let's just calm down. Let's say, hey, we don't need this.
This is why.
We don't need this.
I don't want to hear these flaws about my
All
son.
right.
And I can't wait for him.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay, so they have signs that say, Corona sucks. COVID won't stop us. And then there's signs that say, marriage lives matter. These people... holy white. Yeah. No kidding. What idiots. This person says, I was just in an Uber pool with a couple going to their wedding, and they had the audacity to be mad at me for joining the pool even though they chose Uber pool on their wedding day. Let's see what else we have. Oh no, here's another situation. This person says, this girl looks absolutely gorgeous, stunning in every other word for perfect, but she is not the bride. You had one job to keep with one rule and still. And it's like, it's not even just like, I hate it in these situations where it's not even like a mistake, right? Maybe someone's just really stupid or someone's really oblivious and they wear maybe a dress that's like off-white, but it's not really a wedding dress cut. It looks very... This is like a frilly wedding dress. This looks... I would be shocked if the listing for this online, this dress, didn't explicitly call it a wedding dress. And this lady thinks she can go to someone else's wedding in this dress. Absolutely ridiculous. What else? What else? Bride urges guests to Uber to her wedding in order to avoid quarantine police. Wedding update. The restaurant and garden where the wedding was going to be is canceled on us. This was 6 months ago. So earlier in the COVID thing than we are now. So backyard wedding at my parents' house instead. We'll text everybody this as well, along with the address. Wedding update 2. Since parking in the neighborhood is limited, we ask that as many people carpool or Uber as possible on the day. Uber may be even more preferable, especially if you want to drink. Plus, taking an Uber means you may be able to help some people who can't work right now make some money. Oh my god. Also, we don't want any neighbors to see the cars and call the quarantine police. And this person says, this is so irresponsible. Please consider all the lives you are putting in danger by hosting a large gathering. And the bride posts a gif of Regina George from Mean Girls saying, shut up. Look, I get it, guys. I understand. I totally understand that, like, COVID fucked up a lot of people's plans, especially if you had a big event planned like a wedding. But the fact is, it did fuck it up. And you gotta deal with that like an adult. Like, you cannot endanger other people's lives for this. I know Baja has some friends, for instance, who were supposed to get married, like, in the last month or so. But you know what? They put off the wedding. They put off the wedding because there's a pandemic going on. Anyway, what else? What else? Oh, this is just a funny comic. It's a good Are the Straights Are Okay comic. Lady at a wedding, the groom, the bride, and there's handcuffs for the O's in the groom. And then the thing is the woman dragging the groom. Game over. I am trapped for the rest of my life. Haha. And there's someone forcing you to do this. That's my least favorite wedding thing. Is when, like, people do a theme or they act in their photos or at all like, haha, the groom doesn't actually want to get married. Guys, that's so cringe. If you don't want to get married, don't get married. It feels like the subtext of these jokes is that they're not actually jokes, and it's so gross. This is why so much boomer humor is based on hating your wife because they married way too young and don't feel like that it's okay to divorce.
There's nothing funny about
this person has, hay bale urinal for my wedding in a few weeks. Chasing one round of hay. How would that even work? How would that work? If you get enough people, the pee is just gonna flow right out of that thing. That's disgusting. Who's gonna dispose of a giant piss-filled bale of hay? MMO addicted with 10 bits. I've been planning a trip driving around the States for like 4 years. What did I do? I canceled it. Not touching the States with a long pole for at least a year. Yeah. And that's the reasonable adult thing to do. Oh, here's wedding photos of Carol Baskin and her second husband. Remember Tiger King? Feels like 10 years ago. Oh, look. Oh, God. Look at this one. It's not even just dragging him away. It's dragging him away from Davidia. Oh no. Hey, word of advice. If your husband is such a man-child that he can't put down Call of Duty and the
There's nothing
Xbox
funny about the tools
for
of
one day for
capitalism.
your wedding, probably don't marry that dude. Just saying. I'm addicted with 10 bits. That leashed guy looks like Mitch McConnell. Tell me otherwise. He does look like Mitch McConnell. You're right. Oh my god. Okay, so this is the bride in the middle. And then there's this lady on this side with the white dress. This is terrible. And you know why this is terrible? I don't know these people and their faces are covered, so I can say this. This lady's wedding dress is way cuter. Like, you don't wear a wedding dress to someone else's wedding. You're gonna show them up. Like, look at this dress. That's a cute-ass dress. This dress is a little more reserved. I'm sure it looks nice on her, and that's her choice, and it's her wedding, and that's great. But, like, if you showed me this picture and you're like, there's someone in this picture who's the bride. If you didn't have the guy in the tux right here, I'd probably think it was her. Because her wedding dress looks more traditional wedding dressy, or more modern traditional, I should say. I guess this looks more traditional. This looks more, like, modern. I don't know. Don't wear a white dress to people's weddings, people. It's really, really messed up. Oh, this one's terrible. Got married on a Friday because Saturdays are for the boys. This photo has cursed energy, in my opinion. I don't like it.
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
MMO addicted with 10 bits. Speaking of, here's Mitch McConnell's sex tape. I'm assuming this is two turtles getting it on. I cannot show animals banging it out on Twitch. That's TOS.
That's right, capitalistic propaganda.
Your mom's friend. Thank you for following. Oh god. Yeah, here's more cake toppers that are like this. How is we don't even want to be married to an entire genre of wedding cake topper? That's interesting. They actually have a bride running away from the groom one. That's actually a mix-up. You don't see that very often. I hate it. I hate it so much.
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
Welcome, Daddy Sume. MMO addicted. There's just one turtle there in a shoe. I've seen the video. I still don't think I'm not going to risk that one. It's a turtle humping a shoe. I have seen it. It was on Tosh.0 years ago. Iron Q Bolt. Thank you for your 3-month streak. 3 months. Woot. Am I dressing up for Halloween? I don't know. Where would I go? Where would I go? Actually, we're doing a Halloween stream. I know we talked about it. Baja and I have a plan for a couple's costume, but I don't know if we're going to end up doing it. I'll have to see if we can find cheap stuff, but we're trying to save money right now for me to move and to be able to hire movers, hopefully. She lives an hour and a half away, and it would take multiple trips to move all my furniture, and I don't want to do that. And I don't know how to drive a U-Haul or how to pack things properly. Oh yeah, this is a thing too. Some people have been doing like centerpieces at their wedding with fish. Okay? Don't do this. The fish die. Don't kill fish for your stupid centerpiece. Are you selling your house? No, I'm gonna rent it out. I'm gonna be a dirty, dirty landlord. What else? Would you guys be okay with a T-Rex at your wedding? Bridesmaid shows up in a T-Rex costume for her sister's wedding after bride told her to wear whatever she wants. I mean, I assume in that case it's probably, like, they were in on the... I feel like that's probably not a decision you make unless you already know your sister's gonna be fine with that. Could be wrong, though. Could be wrong. James, it's too late to run, because here she comes. Oh, God, it's another one, but it's the ring bearer having to wear a thing. Jesus Christ. Mother of the groom on the... Oh, this is gross. This is so gross. Here's a wedding, and the mother of the groom wore a wedding dress to her own son's wedding. That's like some, what's the opposite of an Oedipal complex? Whatever the opposite of an edible complex is. That's the energy this image has.
Funny about the tools of capitalism.
Anonymous Cheer, thank you for 10 bits. And Webster7765 with 20 bits. It took me longer than I'd like to admit to figure out how to give you bits. Well, thank you. I appreciate you figuring it out. Electra Complex. Okay. I thought that was when, like, a daughter wanted to bang their dad. I guess it would still just be... Well, did Oedipus's mom have a name in Oedipus Rex? I read that in high school, but I don't remember. Was she just called, like, Oedipus's mother? Supidio? Was that her name? So that'd probably be that. Anyway. Oh, yeah, we got people with wedding face masks that look like they were made by cutting a bra cup up. I'm thinking about Alabama. Doon, 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 doon. Got an invitation to my cousin's wedding. She's getting married to the man I was engaged to. He cheated with her. My aunt, cousin's mom, is trying to convince me to go to the wedding because family is all we have. Oh, God. This one was actually, I thought, kind of cute. The wedding video editor just put this in. You know, it's like a shot from the Muppets movie where they're all getting married. You shouldn't do that without people's permission, but I think it's a little cute. That's something that if someone put that in my wedding video, I'd be like, okay. I like the Muppets, though, so. Oh, that's just a poor photography choice. He looks like he's got an ear head. Oh, God. Both her and her husband got COVID at the wedding. Yeah, deserve that, don't they? Oh, God. Is that Jake Paul? Yikes. I did not take pictures on my son's wedding day, so this is for the cookie table. So many leftovers. Invited 148, only had 86. People are still afraid, but we had a beautiful day. Well, yeah, that's going to happen. If I was invited to a wedding that ended up happening over COVID, over, like, you know, this year, basically, past March, and they kept it going, I wouldn't wanna go to the wedding. Alright, let's see some wedding cringe on, YouTube. Oh, is Baja there? Did she hear somewhere? I see people saying hello to her, but I don't see her name. Oh, there we go. Hello. Did you make it home okay? I would assume so, based on the fact that have you? Wow, has it been that long since you left already? It doesn't feel like it. That's surprising. Anyway, here's some more wedding cringe on YouTube.
We didn't want a normal wedding, you know. And since we're, you know, anime people, your wedding is supposed to reflect who you are, and we decided, you know, we love Inuyasha, so why not do an Inuyasha wedding?
I really don't care for dress.
See, I don't find this cringe, right? I find other people, like, wearing white to your wedding cringe, or certain other things like the idea of, like, oh, the husband doesn't really want to get married, haha, joke. That's cringe. People just having a theme wedding that you don't like, that's not cringe, right? If they both like Inuyasha enough that they both agree to have a wedding themed after it, that's not cringe. That's two people who found each other who like a thing enough to make that the theme of their day. That's cool. Oh, it's cringy because the anime relationship is based on abuse? Okay, I didn't know that. I don't watch anime.
And he doesn't like wearing suits.
Like, I could see, I even like comic books, but imagine if someone did like a Joker Harley Quinn themed wedding. Like, that would be fucked.
And like he said, a wedding is supposed to be a reflection of the bride and groom. There's no law that says you have to wear a white dress and you have to have a white cake and all that. So we just thought we were both really big Inuyasha fans, so why not have an Inuyasha themed wedding?
So
little more difficult because some of the things are harder to find. Like for cake toppers, we can't find anything, so we found a little Inuyasha and Kikyo figurine to put on top instead, because nobody makes anime cake toppers.
Yeah.
But it's pretty much the same as a regular wedding. It's the same stressful. Oh, my parents, I think they thought it was really cool because my mom, she likes anime too. She's into
editor
Bleach
just
and all
thinks
those other
yeah.
shows.
Half the people who make cringe compilations on YouTube just think people like not being what we would consider like traditionally attractive. They think that's cringe. Or people being that annoys me. I don't like that kind of cringe, right? And like these are two people who are furries getting married. I don't think this is cringe. If it makes you cringe, that's your business, and I'm not going to tell you what to do. But I don't care. Why do I care if two people who like to wear fursuits are getting married? It's none of my business. It makes them happy. I'm happy for them. MMO Addicted with 10 bits. Joker and Harley wedding. One of the bridesmaids dresses up as Poison Ivy, kisses the bride instead, and they bolt away on a bike. I want to go to that wedding. Oh, does the mouth move on the officiant? Holy shit. Some of these furries, man, the stuff they get on their suits. Like, look, it's got a moving mouth. Although this definitely seems more this one's idea than this one, because this is like a full fursuit. This is just like a pajama animal thing. So I wonder if there was any sort of coercion that went into this decision. I hope not.
Jonathan, to express your commitment towards Cody,
Nothing funny about the
would
tools
you
of
please present
capitalism.
him with his call?
Daddy Sume says I return once more and see the call of my people.
To express your
You
commitment
know those
to
two?
Jonathan,
No way. There's no way you know these two particular individuals in this video. Zero chance. I don't believe you.
you please present him with his card. By the power invested in me, by the fandom, I now pronounce you a committed mates. There we go.
Like, I don't think this is cringe at all. I get it. Is it unique? Yeah, I understand that. But, like, if it makes them happy, I don't care. I just think it's cute that there's two people who are both into this thing, and they found each other, and that's cute. Ooh, Fago. We got some Fago. Is this Michigan? Is this Michigan confirmed, or is this a Juggalo wedding? It could be either.
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
Andrew Dickerson with 10 bits. You may yiff the bride. The fact that I didn't think of that is proof that I shouldn't be the one on camera. Everyone in chat should be. You guys are consistently making better jokes than me, and I hate it. You may yiff the bride. Oh no.
Stephanie, that's your cue. Let's go, Mama. I thought it was a flower girl. Come on. Oh yeah, flower girl, go.
And again, this is like someone's low-budget wedding, and that's fine. I don't care.
Funny about the tools
Oh, Juggalo. It's a Juggalo wedding. Confirmed. Juggalo wedding confirmed. Daddy Sume with 10 bits. I've always been open about my furriness. I don't have a suit, but I am furry doggo and a big cuddly bear. I'm very happy for you. So why no suit? Is that just a personal preference thing, or is it an expense thing? Like, if you won the lottery tomorrow, would you buy a fursuit? Or is it just like you're just not interested? It could also be in Michigan. No, this dude's wearing Juggalo makeup. This is a 100% a Juggalo wedding.
There's nothing funny about the tools of
MMO
capitalism.
Addicted. It's statistics, Hannah. there was, what, 151 of us? One of us is bound to be funny? Yeah, but I think it should be me if it's any of us. If you had the money, you'd get a fursuit. Right on. The suits are at least 6,000? Jesus. I just buy a used car.
Hey, you're supposed to throw those things!
Interesting that it looks like the officiant is in Juggalo makeup, but neither of the groom or bride
My
are.
gosh, I've never even got married before.
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
Daddy Sume with 10 bits. I might buy a suit, but I would never wear it. It's a sweaty MF, and those things look uncomfortable as F. I would build my own sex dungeon bar business first. Oh, okay. Didn't expect that last sentence, but hey, go for it. MMO Addicted with 10 bits. We'll start a fund for your suit if you don't make a Rickroll for the next 2 years. Fundraiser. That would be funny. Baja Blast. I'm not saying it isn't Juggalo. I'm saying it could be a Juggalo marriage in Michigan. Oh, definitely. They had a whole bunch of Fago. But, like, maybe that was their expense. Maybe they were like, hey, we're having a Juggalo wedding. We better what's the word? We better splurge and get some Fago off the internet. Do they sell Fago in places other than the Midwest? Like, can I get a Fago in California, or do you have to order it online? My city has a very surprising lack of BDSM bars in it. Okay. Go to a bank and get a loan. Show them there's a gap in the market. What's Fago? Okay. If you don't know. So Fago is a brand of soda. And you know what? I'll even call it because it's from here. It's a brand of pop. It's a brand of soda from Michigan. They have a whole bunch of flavors. They're usually fruit flavors. So we have pineapple, we have pineapple watermelon, peach. There's a whole bunch of different ones. This is rock and rye. They also have a disgusting cotton candy flavor. The grape, they have red pop. Some of it's okay, you know. Hey, Baja, does red pop kill you? Because I know you're allergic to artificial strawberry. So, like, if you drink a drink of red pop, do you die? MMO Addicted. Okay, you say Fago, and as I know not what it is, my mom goes to the F slur, and it's unnerving. Like, what did Hannah say? Oh, yeah, nope. It's a brand of pop, which I can say for Fago because it is indeed from the Midwest. It's distributed in the Midwest and the South, not the West Coast, though. Okay. Pop. Yeah, I don't call soda pop. I call it soda, like a normal human being. But yeah, it's associated with juggalos. People are into the Insane Clown Posse. It's like part of their fandom. So that's why when I saw like 2 liters of Fago in this video, I was like, is this a Juggalo wedding or a Michigan wedding? Or both? Everything is Coke. That's the worst answer. That's my least favorite thing. Like, you can argue whether or not it's pop or soda, right? I think soda makes more sense, but like, if you're gonna call it pop, that's fine. I don't really care, memes aside. But all you people in the South who are calling every form of soda Coke, you're ridiculous and you need to stop. What are you doing? It's objectively not that. It's not Coke. It's a Sprite or a Dr. Pepper or a Pepsi. It's not Coke unless it's Coke. Donkey Kong musical cringe? Well, that's very specific. MMO Addicted with 10 bits. I remember that bit you did with Jake's ages ago translating Michiganderite to actual colonialist English. Hold on. Someone says, it's Coke. No, it's not. Okay, let me show you what Coke is, okay? This is a Coke. Okay? See how it says Coca-Cola? This is a Coke. This is a Coke. You can even say like a Coke Zero or a Diet Coke is a Coke. But even then, you're going to want to specify.
There's nothing funny about the
Now,
tools of
every
capitalism.
other soda that is not this is either a soda or a pop, if you're from the Midwest and for some reason talk like that. It's liquid corn syrup, true. You gotta get that, ooh, poll. What do you call soda? The right answer. Soda. Vote. Oh my god. Oh, two people saying Coke. You're all disgusting. Soda pop. It's gosh darn soda pop. That would. Let's bring us all together and just start calling it soda pop again. In Washington, it's pop too. Disgusting. Reporting poll for lacking options. Soda is blowing it out of the water because it is correct. You call it a soft drink? That's fine. That's fine. I am fine with soda, pop, soft drink, basically anything that isn't Coke, because Coke is just the only answer that is objectively wrong. Like, wouldn't it bother you if I went and I was like, I would like a Pepsi, please?
Funny about the tools of
And then you're like, oh, here you go. And I go, oh, I didn't mean a Pepsi, I meant a Sprite Pepsi. Like, it's ridiculous and makes no sense. It's not a Coke, unless it's Coca-Cola. Soda wins with 69% of the vote.
There's nothing funny about
Nice.
the tools of capitalism.
Noob Monster. I've never heard anyone call something like a Sprite a Coke. It's more like if someone asks you want a drink, you might say a Coke to indicate you want any sort of cola, like Dr. Pepper or Coke. Possibly
Nothing
people
funny
might
about
say
the tools of
there are
capitalism.
Cokes in the outside fridge and mean a variety of soda. That's stupid. It's very, I don't like it. I don't like the vernacular. Change your entire way of speaking to suit my personal preferences, please. Obo1 with 100 bits. Soda is a beverage. Pop is an onomatopoeia. Coke is something rich people snort and poor people get arrested for smoking. How do you care about this but pineapple on pizza is whatever? Because pineapple on
There's nothing
pizza
funny about the
is
tools
just
of
a
capitalism.
topping on a pizza. Pop and soda, fine. That's a fun debate. But Coke is objectively wrong. And if you say it, you're wrong and I have no respect for you. Anyway, what's this? So we have someone dressed up as Donkey Kong and someone dressed up as... It's supposed to be King K. Rool. They fall off the stage. Good job, guys. That's funny.
I object.
Alright, take this young lady, be your wife.
For the record, even though we're making fun of the whole, like, juggalo thing, hey, they're having a good time. I don't care. Good for them. They spray each other with Faygo. That's funny. I'm glad they had a good time. I hope they're still married. And aren't addicted to meth. Weirdly, I think the still married is more likely than the not addicted to meth. And there's a 50% divorce rate. So, magnets, how do they work? Woot woot! That's what the juggalos say.
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
Marriages, how do they work? I gotta mute this because of the music playing. Again, I'm not gonna laugh at people for being furries. Like, that's fine. I don't care. They're not hurting anyone. Wow, look at all these people in their fursuits. Oh, gotta mute it because of the music. Again, it's just people in fursuits. It's not something I would do, but I also don't care. So, oh, we got another juggalo wedding.
Yeah. As I fucked that bitch in my tent last night. Woo woo.
Okay, let's find a different wedding.
This is an old video, but this shit's a classic. This wedding is so bad that I think it should have made weddings illegal. Just straight up outlaw marriage across the country because this shit was so fucking abominable.
Oh god, this has music in it. Is it bad? I'll speed it up slightly. That'll probably help with the music thing. Scalies equal furries? Or is that supposed to be a not equal? Those are scalies, not furries? Is there an umbrella term for, like, all people who are, like, scalies and furries? Because clearly there's a relation there, you know what I mean?
The singer here's got the...
Cascadia93 with 10 bits. I hate being cringe for simply existing. It's approaching bigotry levels. Furries literally have been targeted by Nazis and chemical weapons. Yeah. I don't get it either. I don't care. Who cares? Let people do the thing that makes them happy. They're not hurting anyone. Anthros. Okay, that makes sense.
Voice of an angel, goddamn, hitting those notes beautifully. It honestly sounds like the singer is smoking a pack of cigarettes in between each line. And as the performance goes on, it gets worse and worse and more raspy, as if she's trying to fucking lubricate her fatiguing vocal cords with nails as she gargles them. Now, if you're of the older generation, you'll recognize the song as Crazy Bitch by Buckcherry. Now, the audience here was certainly not expecting this. Look at the child's face. Pure disgust, and the father's panicking. The expression on the kid's face really says it all. It looks like he just walked in on his parents having sex, or he's smelling a really abhorrent fart. But it's worse because he's actually watching his aunt Susie get down and dirty while a song blares about getting fucked. And the dad certainly wasn't expecting to have the birds and the bees talk about where babies come from with his boy.
Wow, this guy's like... I like the way this guy explains this.
During the wedding, but shit, that has changed now. Aunt Susie has forced that conversation.
Crazy bitch, but you fuck so good I'm on top of it when I doing you all right, scratches all down my back, give me right on night.
Confusion sets in amongst the crowd, and for good reason. I don't think anyone...
Weddings that are like furries don't make me cringe, because I don't care. People can do what they want. What does make me cringe is anyone who makes I fuck the center of literally anything, up to and including a wedding, including like this, where her walking down the aisle to a song that's basically just the, guess what, folks, I have the sex. Like, alright, we get it, bud.
Would expect a wedding to be like this. This is less of a wedding and more of like a strip club routine. But in this setting, there's no dollar bills flying,
it's
just tears from your relatives. I'm honestly surprised the wife is even in a white dress. I was expecting her to be walking down the aisle in a fucking leather jacket.
I'm not sure how it's pronounced.
Gotta respect the low get down right there, and then she points at what I'm assuming is one of her relatives. Yeah, this ass is shaking for you, Uncle Eric. It's also possible she's pointing at you, the viewer watching this, telling you that you need to go to twitch.tv/moistcritical.
I don't like WAP. That's okay because it's self-aware. And it's like a song. There's songs about doing it all the time. Like, that's fine. That's a completely different thing. It's when you, like, put that in your wedding as, like, a centerpiece that I'm like, oh. And also, WAP just slaps, so that also gives it a pass.
Follow the daily streams, you pussy. I'll link that as a pinned comment below.
Take it all, maybe we should keep on there with babe. Another one I paid it for. You're so fine.
Honestly, I think she pulled a muscle getting down like that, because then her enthusiasm for the art of dancing really goes out the window. She starts fucking noodle arming her arms. She doesn't really start throwing her ass in a circle again or anything like that. It becomes very stiff and robotic movements, so I think she may have overexerted herself during the chorus. Which is an absolute goddamn shame. I was excited for when she finally made it to the groom where she looks towards the crowd and just flashes her tits at everyone for the big finale, but she must have just run out of energy.
Yeah, true. Which is weird, because even a lot of the psalms, some of those get a little saucy, so...
Yeah, it looks about what you'd expect. That looks about right. Bunch of biker bandanas up there. Even the man who's going to pronounce them man and wife is wearing a biker bandana, so he's part of the same biker gang. It looks actually very cute with them in suits like that and kind of dressed up. It makes them look a lot more sensitive, so these aren't the Hell's Angels. These look like the Hell's Vegans right now. And I respect that. I respect...
Let me see if I can find some other... Ooh, proposal rejections. Yep. Get ready for a proposal rejection compilation. That's related to wedding cringe. Oh, that's gotta be staged. That looks so staged. Oh god, I misspelled wedding in the title. It turns out the real cringe was coming from inside the stream. Hold on, let me figure out a way to fix it. Oh yeah, 1D. I'm nailing it. Update. Hopefully that should fix it. Wait, did I have an extra E too? I didn't even notice that if I did. Genius. No, just missed a D. Okay, cool.
All right, well, I have a letter I would like to read right now. It says, Dear Ellen, there's only one thing I love more than your show. It's my beautiful girlfriend. Like every relationship, we've had our ups and downs.
Oh god, it's on Ellen too, so it's like triple cringe.
Which is I give everyone so much, but
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
Iron Q Bolt with 50 bits. Let's be honest though, people who put their partners into public high-pressure situations like that are a-holes. I agree. Public proposals, unless very specifically you and your partner have talked about it and they're like, I want a very public proposal. Do it out in the open where tons of strangers can see. Then it's fine. But if they haven't literally said something exactly like that, don't do it. Do not do that to people.
this is a surprise to your girlfriend Jody, so go get to it.
Jody, I've been waiting for this moment my whole life. I love you to death.
This means they decided to put this on the... Can I just point out, like, the Ellen show is pre-recorded. It's not live. They could have edited this out and chose not to. That's so messed up.
I want you to marry me.
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
This one hurts. Cleanse for you, it's not TOS. You may like it. Being a nerd. Oh, fictional starship size comparison. I think I've seen that before, but yeah, we can watch it later. That's right, baby. I'm gonna propose to you in the food cart of the mall. Most romantic place in the world. Oh no. Oh god, they're even turning this person around to see the proposal. Ah! Oh, just turn him around. Turn him around. Turn him around. That makes it weirdly way more awkward. We turned around Grandpa to see the proposal. He's 103, and nothing makes him happy. And now he had to see someone get rejected at a wedding proposal.
Brutal. It's alright, man. It's alright. Oh my god.
Oh, God.
Just totally got turned down.
That's so sad.
Oh.
Mate, now, ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves. We have one person in the crowd I'm going to call upon right now to come up here. His name is Peter, and he has something he wants to tell you all. Peter, come up, champ.
Oh God, is this like the footy
Hold
show?
it.
I assume it's a show
What is it
about
you'd like to say?
Right, happy
football.
Thank you.
European football.
Yeah, I just got a special girl here tonight. I've been.
Oh, we're going to get her up too. What's her name?
Catherine.
Catherine, come up. Yep. No, Catherine's got to stand right there. She's a good sort.
She is.
Yeah.
So I thought.
Oh God, Baja says my ex always said he was going to propose to me with a flash mob. No wonder how many times I told him that would be awful. Yeah, that sounds about right.
About punching above your own weight.
Yeah, we've been together about 3 years now.
Yeah.
And yeah, I want to sort of go the next step. So.
Which is?
Asking her to be my wife.
I'll hold that for you, mate.
Aussies, sorry. I don't know accents. Have you heard me try and do an Australian accent for the D&D character I play in the other campaign I DM? It's not a good time.
All right. Big loud voice.
Catherine, will you make me the happiest man on earth and be my wife?
This is sped up.
Sorry, you can't do this like this.
Just say yes. Say yes. And
Ooh, that's a
hasn't
bad
gone
one.
that well. No.
I told my mum to record it. Well, call Dad, make sure he doesn't record it.
All right, we'll do that. And good on you, mate. Didn't go that well, but hopefully it comes out for you, mate, and goes good. All right, we'll go to a break and come back more to the footy show. How good's that?
Fire truck. See, he would win. It's that simple. Margaret, will you marry me?
See you later, Cascadia.
You're the sweetest guy and I love you so much. But I can't marry you.
Play the music! Well, I guess that's the wedding I will be DJing.
That was a terrible. You truly make me the happiest person on earth.
That's gotta be fake. Because he flopped like crazy. Getting hit by a tiny ukulele isn't gonna destroy you like that. Oh no, don't hire a cheap DJ because your wedding could become a disaster like this.
No.
Wait, is there a song in this? Yeah, I can't. Groomsmen object during wedding ceremony. Ah!
Into such a union you have come now to be joined, if either of you or if anyone else present knows any just cause why this marriage should not take place, I ask that you make it known at this time or remain silent from here on after.
Dustin, you can't marry Kristen, otherwise you're going to stay at our house and have sleepovers and PJ parties.
Dustin, you can't put a ring on the finger. Because when you do, you won't be able to feel like a man. You make you squat on the pop.
Dustin, I don't think you guys should get married because once you put that ring on her finger, no more Xbox, sir.
Me no want married cause me want play Xbox. I hate that. I hate that so much.
Dustin can't marry her. I thought he was married at the gym.
Big D, you can't get married. Because then it turns into a no flex zone. You can't even go get ripped because Kristen don't know how to sew, bro.
Are straight people okay?
Dustin, you can't marry Kristen. Friend, don't marry that first girlfriend. Now, besides the groomsmen, is there anyone else?
Yikes. Okay, that's probably enough wedding cringe.